Thank you for spending these moments with Rise and Rest. Carry this message with you, share it with someone who may need it, and remember, rise with purpose, rest with hope. There are mornings when you know exactly what you want to do, but something inside you keeps saying, not yet because you need more confidence, not yet because you need more money, not yet because you need more experience. Not yet because you're afraid you might fail, and sometimes without realizing it, not yet becomes months, then months become years. So this morning, remember something important. You do not have to feel ready to begin. Most meaningful beginnings don't arrive with complete confidence. The first day at a new job can feel uncomfortable. The first page can feel uncertain. The first workout can feel difficult. The first attempt at building something new can feel completely unfamiliar. But being nervous doesn't mean you're moving in the wrong direction. Sometimes it simply means you're stepping beyond what you've known before. Look at your own life. There are things you can do easily today that once felt difficult. You learned by trying. You improved by repeating. You became stronger because you continued. Confidence often comes after action, not before it. Yet we sometimes stand at the beginning demanding the confidence that only experience can give us. Don't make that mistake today. You don't need to know everything. You need enough courage to begin learning. You don't need the perfect plan. You need a direction and one honest step. You don't need everyone to understand your dream. You need to understand why it matters to you. Maybe there is something you've been postponing, an application you haven't submitted, a business idea sitting inside a notebook, a course you've wanted to take, a conversation you've been avoiding. A healthier routine you've promised yourself you'll begin. A creative dream you keep telling yourself you'll pursue one day. What if today became that day? Not because everything suddenly became easy. Not because fear disappeared. But because you decided that fear would no longer make every decision for you. Start small if you need to. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Write the first paragraph. Walk the first kilometer, make the first call. Research the first opportunity. Save the first dollar. Practice the skill badly before you learn to do it well. Small beginnings are not embarrassing. They are how almost everything worthwhile starts. Every person you admire was once inexperienced at something they now do beautifully. Every successful project once existed only as an idea. Every long journey began somewhere ordinary. The difference is that eventually, somebody started. And starting changes things. Once you move, you learn. Once you try, you discover what works and what doesn't. Once you make mistakes, you gain information that standing still could never teach you. Progress begins replacing imagination with experience, so stop asking yourself, what if I fail? Ask another question. What might happen if I begin? Maybe you discover that you're more capable than you believed. Maybe the first attempt doesn't work, but it teaches you how to make the second one better. Maybe one small decision introduces you to a completely different future. You cannot know while standing at the starting line. Today, give yourself permission to be a beginner. You are allowed to learn. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to change your approach. You are allowed to grow slowly. You are allowed to build something before you know exactly what it will become. Perfection is not required. Participation is. The world doesn't need another version of you waiting forever for the perfect moment. It needs the version willing to take what you have, stand where you are, and begin. So when doubt speaks today, you don't have to fight it for hours. Acknowledge it. Then move anyway. Put on the shoes.